Today, my nostalgic pick is the classic 80s comedy starring Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor, Stir Crazy. So let's get this thing started. There is nothing like a 1980s comedy. This was the decade with the greatest stand-up comedians and comedy actors of all time. I mean, I could list all of them, but it literally would take like 20 minutes. Plus, it was a time where people knew that a joke was a joke, and if you felt like one was aimed at someone like yourself, that it was okay to laugh at yourself. I mean, I have always felt that to truly understand comedy, you have to be able to poke fun and laugh at yourself, and it seemed like people got that back then. Now, Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor are, of course, one of the great comedy duos of all time, being in 4 films together. My least favorite of the 4, Silver Streak 1976, the movie I'm talking about in this video, Stir Crazy 1980, probably my personal favorite, See No Evil, Hear No Evil 1989, and the very funny Another You in 1991.
Lady Tushingham walks up to me and she says, "I challenge you to pull this finger." So I pull her finger. Well, she cuts one.
By now, everyone knows that these two legends were not friends behind camera, but in front of the camera together, they shined.
I can't feel nothing in my leg.
The film was directed by another legend who became the first African American to direct a movie that made over $100 million at the box office, and it was just off of a $10 million budget, which is pretty impressive numbers for back in 1980. Stir Crazy would be one of the highest grossing films in North America that year. Which, come on, a comedy movie being that successful in North America? Yeah, you don't see that nowadays. Take me back to those days, please. I love me some comedy.
Of corrections.
The success of the film was so big that they made a horrible sitcom based off of the movie, of course with different actors playing the roles. Not only was it 5 years after the film had come out, which is way too long to cash in on its popularity, it was also just cheesy as hell. And don't get me wrong, I've said many times on my videos, I like me some cheese, and I really like me some 80s cheese. But this cheese is just rotting, nasty, moldy, disgusting cheese. Yeah, it's that bad. Now I'm going to say a few things about the soundtrack, which was done by a founding member of the Blues Brothers band, Tom Scott, who also has an insane amount of film and TV credentials. I mean, the list is like a mile long. Well, maybe not that long, but it's pretty freaking long. Anyways, the movie starts with a Gene Wilder sung song Crazy. And no, it's not the Willie Nelson's Crazy, it's completely different. I have to say, hearing Gene Wilder sing always brings me so much joy, and this one is no different. What a perfect way to start a film. The rest of the soundtrack is good, it fits the movie just fine. Nothing crazy or memorable for me besides the Gene Wilder number, but like I said, it's still pretty good. Now, Stir Crazy is a comedy, and one thing I like to do in comedy movies is pick out some of the funniest moments. Now, comedy is subjective, and yours may differ than mine, and that's totally awesome. Everyone's favorite should be whatever made them laugh the most. So I'm going to get into this. I picked 5 because that seems like a good number. So now, this is what I feel are the funniest moments in the movie. Richard Pryor's character Harry is a waiter at a Richie dinner get-together, and they all really love the dinner and just can't seem to get enough. And it's the secret ingredient that has them feeling so happy.
Where'd you get this? This isn't my oregano. Not your bag. That's not my bag, that's the waiter's bag.
The special oregano ends up being, well, let's just call it the happy plant.
Jesus, you could have mustache.
Now, watching all these Richie people, a priest included, stunned out of their mind is hilarious, and I think they should be on the happy plant a little more often.
I've never felt like this before. I'm
Horny?
What are you doing?
I'm getting bad.
Like the saying goes, if you don't get bad, you're gonna get, well, I think you know. This is just classic Wilder and Pryor, and I love the head bopping. I guess that's what makes people really think that they're bad.
That's right, we bad, huh? That's right.
Of course, this has me die laughing every time. It's really funny, but it's not my favorite part of this whole thing because when Gene Wilder starts doing his wachas, the comedy gets turned up to 11.
Hi-ya!
There were certain things that Wilder and Pryor did that were strictly them. They were very unique actors and comedians. In this part, I'm calling Harry on Freaking is an example of that. First, we see Wilder do his thing.
Come on, Silver! Skip, Harry, I'm freaking! Skip, giddy up! So long, suckers!
And then we see Pryor do it in his style.
Harry, for God's sake! Ah! You're gonna get us in trouble! Harry, it's all right. I can't take it!
Get on the bull.
Get on the ball. Get on the ball.
First off, this part makes me chuckle because that's Craig T. Nelson, who I mostly know as Hayden Fox.
Stuart who?
Stuart, my boyfriend.
The mute?
He's not a mute, he's a mime.
Now, Mr. Nelson plays the deputy warden, and he just hates Wilder's character Skip, and this just cracks me up for some reason. And it's like the better Skip does on the mechanical bull, the more he hates him. It's just classic.
This is fun.
The warden is trying to break Skip, and after many failed attempts, Skip goes back to his cell to find out that him and Harry have a new cellmate. And you know, their cellmate is just a silent serial killer. This to me is by far Richard Pryor's funniest moment in the film. This is Mr. Pryor showing off his comedy superpower. I could watch it a million times and it will send me to the ground laughing with tears in my eyes every single time.
I want to talk to you.
Keep going. Go to you. You made it. We don't tell you.
I'll see you later.
Tell you.
Pick Nostalgic Videos give me a chance to pick old movies off the shelf, rewatch it, and make a video on the film that I have big nostalgia for. It's my little celebration of the movie, and making this video on Stir Crazy was a lot of fun. I got to laugh a lot when rewatching this film for this video. Something I seem to do no matter how many times I popped it in the old VCR and DVD player through the years. I enjoy this comedy duo quite a bit. And if you feel the same, don't be afraid to revisit Stir Crazy. Just dust off whatever physical copy you have and pop it in. Set your mind back to 1980 and just let the laughs come rolling in. I promise you won't regret it. Or maybe you will regret it. I don't know. I just know what I like, and Stir Crazy brings me a lot of enjoyment and laughter every time I revisit the movie.